This weekend, we recognize Memorial Day. Memorial Day is not just a day for parades and barbecue with family. It's a day we set aside to pause, acknowledge, and honor those who died in war and the defense of the American dream. Although we esteem all who served and sacrificed, Memorial Day is specifically set aside for those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. And good, bad, or indifferent, America is still the best last hope on earth. And we owe these men to acknowledge their death and the privilege they've passed on to all of us. Hans Christian Haig was one such American. He was an abolitionist, anti-slavery advocate, politician, and soldier, best known for leading the Scandinavian 15th Wisconsin Volunteer Regiment in the American Civil War. He died at the age of 34 at the Battle of Chickamauga on September 1863. Haig was acting brigadier general of the 3rd Brigade, Davis Division, and therefore the highest-ranking officer from Wisconsin killed in the Civil War. Chickamauga was the second bloodiest battle of the Civil War, only surpassed by the devastation at Gettysburg. In a 2-day battle, 32,000 men were killed, wounded, or captured. And earlier this month, I had the honor of touring the battlefield. There were hundreds of memorials throughout the area, many from various Wisconsin divisions. And as Lincoln would say, we can never fully appreciate the horrors of what went on there. It is not insignificant that Colonel Haig was a first-generation American immigrant. In organizing his regiment in call to arms, he said, "The government of our adopted country is in danger. It is our duty as brave and intelligent citizens to extend our hands in defense of the cause of our country and of our homes." This statue of Hans Christian Haig was installed at the King Street approach to the state capitol in Madison, Wisconsin in 1925. And yet, on June 23, 2020, rioters, ignorant of the sacrifice of Colonel Haig and the very cause of equality for black lives that he fought and died for, pulled the statue down, vandalized it, decapitated it, and threw it into Lake Monona. Gratefully, a month later, the Wisconsin Capitol and Executive Residence Board voted unanimously to restore Haig's statue to its original condition and placement atop this pedestal. And on this Sunday of Memorial Weekend at 1 p.m., a rededication of the Haig Monument will be held here at the State Capitol in Madison. Please consider attending and bring your children and your grandchildren, because you see, we're not done yet. We're still writing our story, and you too must play a role. Can you imagine where we would be today had men like Hans Christian Haig not heeded the call to stop slavery? Without a real understanding and a pause to value our history, we're bound to repeat it. And we've come too far to fall back into divisiveness. We've not inherited our country from our grandparents. We're borrowing it from our grandchildren. And those before us understood this, and too many died for us to squander that responsibility. We're never going to be perfect, but each generation must add to that foundation for the next. So this Memorial Weekend, please join me in remembering those who've died in doing that for us.